Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the battle of two peoples whose names I cannot pronounce. My name is Troublemaker. This is the Wargame Cup 2012, brought to you by UGen Systems and Intel. Representing the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. On the bottom half of the map, the blue player, Romiros. That wasn't so bad. And representing the Warsaw Pact, representing the red color, which is of course the evil color. His name is Nanokill. That's weird. Two people with easily pronounceable names. That never happens. Romiros and Nanokill. So looking at some individual loadouts right now, we see that Nanokill has opted to have a command at each point here, meaning they, and also a helicopter command. That's interesting because helicopter commands are often used for taking points that are very far away or for very quickly taking one point, like India. And from Romiros, we see he's got a lot of infantry available. He's got a single command number here, and yeah, just a lot of infantry, some anti-aircraft, a few infantry fighting vehicles, and some recons, but a lot of gazelles here. A lot of very early gazelles. Gazelles, of course, are something that's really hard to deal with. And it looks like Romiros is looking to take Hotel and then India, going this path of two commands. And with Nanokill, he is in fact moving the helicopter into position here at India. Of course, two commands in one location do deny it, and he's actually going for Charlie, India, Alpha. A lot of really far away points, hard to defend. And he's going to find it very hard to create flanks. Now, right off the bat, you'll note that poor Nanokill, having to split up his forces so much, doesn't actually have middle just yet. A little bit scary. We see a lot of forces moving down the front here. Looks like they're desperately trying to steal an FOB. The command of Romiros has moved into India and canceled out this command here. As our first engagement looks like it's winding up, the anti-tank gun Milan F2s are moving into position in this little high school. Is that a high school? Looks kind of like an industrial area. But yes, they are all in fact winding up as the Tunguska lead the charge. This is interesting. And the T-72s are in the back. It's hard to say who's going to win this. Ooh, we have a VAB shot. Oh, the tank destroyers are in the back. This could be problematic for Romiros as he's deal with this. But already Nanokill has a 15-point lead, 65 point for Romiros for sniping at just one of these very expensive Tunguskas. These anti-tank gun Milans are in fact being very cost effective. There are also some chasseurs in here to cover their backs, and looks like this could be a very good battle for Romiros, whose anti-tank guns are really paying off very well. All the tank fire is going towards all these AMXs and recons, as the anti-tank guns are just obliterating units left and right. Now you can see he's in fact tucked in his T-72, so he has some Havocs coming up, trying to add in a little bit of fire. There is no anti-air guns here, so this might shift around. No, ooh, we have some anti-air artillery in the back, sniping down these gunships the best they can, and we have a Gazelle coming on the front. There is no anti-aircraft for Nanokill, and so these Gazelles are going to be quite effective. Just random gunships in small numbers are very good at doing the one thing which I like to call sniping. They did not snipe anything there, but they are smartly pulling back as the Havoc comes forward. Havocs, of course, beat Gazelles. The anti-aircraft is actually run out of infrared bombs. Blue has pulled back into the town. Make sure to spread his units effectively. In the middle, it looks like Blue has a pretty solid lead. There is a single TO-55 to kind of throw things off because of randomness. If all these do not come together at the same time, the TO-55 can do insanely high amounts of damage, however, and gun them down one by one. But if they all come simultaneously at different angles, the TO-55 would have a lot of problems. It's interesting this position still exists right now. We have over here Delta Force moving in to try and snipe a command. This is not a bad move, by the way. Delta Force is quite expensive, but they do have a lot of weaponry. They could definitely snipe this UAC. And oh my god, over here we have another Another Delta Squad, but this one looks like it got caught. And we do have another command rolling out for Nanokill, who is definitely playing risky here. He's playing a macro game in a game that's not really that friendly to macro players. It's more about position play. As the TO-55 is winding up, the TPZ Fuchs is stunned. The Jagers are coming in from all angles to try and help deal with this. Maybe these TPZ Fuchs could also get involved. Who knows? But it's only a single TO-55 really stopping Romiros from hitting the money load, which is this 300-point helicopter command, which, by the way, nobody really uses it. It's not because it's bad, exactly. It's because maps don't really favor it. If there was like an island that nobody could reach but helicopters, it might be more valuable, but not really. Battle for Middle has slowed down. The Battle for Middle Earth. And this one's also doing very similar to this one, getting close to where he thinks the command might be, and then deploying. And so he's going up here, and he wants to go down this way, because that's where he thinks the command might be, and it's a good guess. It's in fact where the commands are. So he's going to do very, very well with this. We have more Jagers moving up with some TPZ Fuchs. The TO-55 might be in trouble finally, as the Jagers are swarming it. Now, of course, the flamethrower tank is a massive anti-infantry vehicle, but unfortunately the packed version of the Flame PZ is not actually a tank. It's just a vehicle, not heavily armored compared to the NATO side. A single empty Jupiter here to refuel up the anti-tank gun Milan F2. Slowly infantry and TPZ Fuchs creep forward, not knowing what's in the bush. BTR is moving into a new position, trying to get in front here to kind of snipe off units as they come by. It will not pay off entirely well because these Jagers will do best at close range. And actually he's pulling his command away just as Delta Force arrives, so this is just bad timing for Romiros. Nanokill looking to solidify his position, trying to go over to Bravo. Much smarter, something I thought he would do earlier on. But I guess he was just trying to get more money by doing this. But no, where's he going? Looks like he might be going for Foxtrot. Nanokill, you risky, scary mother. You're crazy. Why would you do that? And of course, it's just because of reinforcement points. And of course, the longer this game goes, the higher the chance of Nanokill is going to take this, just because he'll have more resources and better units. The Chasseurs are in fact going to take it as recon though, or maybe the recon will take it as Chasseurs. It's hard to tell, but it looks like the Chasseurs might just have it. It's one of these small micro battles that in the end doesn't matter too much, but at the highest level play, those little 10 points would matter. Now we have a single Malka showing up, and the Malka of course is a relatively scary artillery unit. As per always, artillery units do best at closest range, and you know, if he's firing to this location, he will have quite a bit good success. In fact, he is actually, because you can see the flames already. Lots of Jagers will die. This is a very good move, because it means that this BTR-60P AI has a lot more value. Suddenly it's not just going to get sniped immediately, it will actually do a lot of damage. The map is looking very mischievously blue though. All the zones are red and all of the units are blue. It might be time for Nanokill to stop thinking about not expanding anymore, because this is getting very dangerous for him. He took Fox. That's crazy. He took that. Delta Force, however, slowly moving away. Just 10 guys, you know, no fanny packs or anything. Just running along like they're badasses. And they're going to run, and they're going to take out this command. Because Nanokill does not know it's coming. He will not know it's coming until it's too late. Speaking of which, we have a small little stutter step, a Gazelle, winding up on a tank destroyer. Oh, it's time to pull this poor tank destroyer back. The Gazelle will probably... Oh my god. What a lucky shot. The Gazelle actually takes out one of the tank destroyers. Definitely paid itself off. Whew, what a payoff that was. Over here, the Delta Force is slowly moving forward. Oh, it's actually taking position in the bush here for now. But it definitely wants this UAZ. It's cough season in Canada, by the way. I wouldn't go outside if I were you. It's quite cold out. This is just a high amount of income for Nanokill, who has 4 commands on the map and 3 in play. giving him about 4 times the resources. So the units he pops out will be much higher quality. In fact, he's putting out a supply helicopter. That's crazy. Delta Force, however, might be putting the wrench into the machine, slowing down the process. The war machine, that is Nanokill. His production has paid off relatively well up to this point. Romiros has not been able to stop him, but Delta Force is arrived. He can, of course, snipe out this command, take this FOB, and even take this artillery if Nanokill is not fast enough. Will he find it? He has seen the FOB, he has not seen the command. Nanokill has not seen Delta Force. Stuck in position, does not see the command is just nearby. This location has been bombarded, but has actually survived quite well despite all things, which is a little bit scary, just how lucky Romiros is getting right now. He's deciding not to cluster up his units. It might even be wise to split up his units and spread them even further. There's just not a lot going on right now. This Delta Force is very, very close to hitting this UAZ, and that's dangerous. Completely changes the game. Poor supply helicopter. Doesn't have anything to really resupply. Oh, lots of ammo here. Keep our eye on the Delta Force, because Delta Force could be a game decider. But for now, it's just a little secret conversation. That would go something like this. Oh, I smell Americans. No, 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 there's no Americans. You smoke too much reefer. No, no, no. Oh, God! Delta Force is in fact sniping command. There is no reinforcement point right now for Nanokill. He will have a higher income, but he will not be able to spend it. There's a Mulka here. There is a Smirch here. And Delta Force is moving to take this FOB. That would be huge. You cannot have artillery without an FOB. Say that again. You cannot have artillery without an FOB. It's almost impossible. Because you need a lot of supply, and that means you're spending a lot of supply trucks for barrages. The Jaegers and the TPC Fuchs are moving forward with a Hammett. The Hammett, of course, is going to give it oil. The command helicopter has vacated India, seceded from the throne. Lima has also been taken by Romiros, who's trying to get back in the money game. He now controls the middle with 4, 2, 2. That's 8 points versus 3. And 3, that's 6. Small lead now by Romiros. He's completely changed his game around. He's taken all the positions. The Jaegers are going to kill this BTR-60P AI vehicle, and it goes boom. It goes boom. When you destroy a vehicle, it goes boom. And oh my god, the Havocs are running straight into Delta Force. Not quite good. Delta Force, of course, has the FOB. And this might have just been a misclick. This could have been a dangerous misclick for Nanokill, who could potentially lose his Havoc to just infantry. Very expensive infantry, but still infantry. And the Gazelle's coming along. There are some Spetsnaz in here, so he's not going to go too far for this, but he's going to get the command helicopter. This is absolutely huge. The command helicopter is lifting off. It's trying to get away, but it just doesn't look like it's going to get away in time. As it lifts off, it's getting shot at. It's calm. Slowly moving. It's worried. It's doing a tailspin. Getting fired on. Helicopter versus helicopter duels are always fun. And oh god, the helicopter command does in fact go down. This one Gazelle, a hero Gazelle. We have another Delta Force being deployed here. This tactic is very, very favorable. Just using small groups of units, these elite recon units, to snipe at UAZs, especially when they have very few real defenses against it. Of course, neither of these vehicles can really actually attack the infantry. So this is going to be quite a problem for Nanokill, who at first wasn't doing too bad. He had a lot. He was able to survive his macro advantage, but now he's kind of going down the poop chute. As they say, the Gazelle is coming along, winding up. It seems that they have lost their target. Just trying to get an angle on this command vehicle. And does he really have anything else? Looks like this is really the only zone he really has left. Oh, he has this one too. But he has here, and the Delta Force coming in. Oh, he's running the wrong direction. He's going right into range of the Gazelle. Of course, these BTR Zallos are not cheap at all. Ah, very sorry for you. The UAZ still in the woods, still in the cover, but the Zallo is what's going to be chased down. Now there is a recon this way that could actually intercept this. As Delta Force is just unable to chase us down. We need a right click here, Gazelle. Get this stuff dead. Yeah, Spetsnaz. Very dangerous elite force. Maybe not the best people to hold down the fort, but definitely the guys ready for sniping stuff. Are moving into a general combat zone. Not the best place for the Spetsnaz. There will be no cost-effective trade here, I will guarantee you. They're going right into the range of the Yagars. As the Yagars are... no, they survive. That's okay. And we have a lot of anti-tank guns coming up, trying to take some pot shots off of this location. The only real location available for Nanokill. This will be a nano-killing blow, if you excuse the pun. I'm sorry. I'm just so sorry. I'm tired. That's all I could think about on the spot. The only real location, the Wargame Cup dreams are crushed, and here comes Spetsnaz moving in. Getting some decent hits on this Yager, clears out this Yager. There's still another Yager here. There's 14 of them left. Not the most cost-effective trade, however. Money-wise, pretty well hurt. There are more Yagers deployed. Some 4 T-72 tanks. It's the base of the damage here. The VABs, of course, getting pushed back. And also why he's loading up so many anti-tank weapons, just because the number of tanks here. And the Smirch has run out of ammunition. The Malka still has some. However, he has no FOB. Delta Force controls it. There are 2 TO-62 here flamethrower tanks, but it's too late. It's just too late. That's all I want to say. The Gazelle apparently did in fact snipe off the command. The Recon did in fact move up to clear out that command. Very good. So that leaves really only this position. They have some TPZ Fuchs moving in. Very, very close. Oh, too close actually. And looks like it's just these infantries trying to get some free pot shots up on these 4 T-72 tanks. Not really sure what to do with these Fuchs, of course. They do have an attack, but of course it looks like he's using him as fodder so his Yagers can survive. The Yagers, of course, have done considerable damage. There is actually a tank destroyer down to the south here. So it's a Gazelle, actually. It's that one hero Gazelle that's been winning all the battles for Romiros. And he's using helicopters a lot like how I would use them. I use helicopters to basically support battles and snipe at vehicles from a distance. And then once anti-aircraft shows up, I just pull them back. The Yagers, in fact, destroyed the only real vehicles left on the map for Nanokill. He's pulling back his only command. Looks like we're going to see some hide-and-seek scenario. The Gazelles have run out of their rockets. Oops. And the Yagers will clear out the Recon. The Monka winding up, pounding down this location. There's so much here to hit. And they miss. Lots of stuff happening. I'm just kidding. Pretty much nothing's happening. The game's pretty much over. This is pretty much a win for Romiros. He really just has to capture, well, not capture. He has to kill this command. And at this point, he can just all-in helicopters. And that is what he's doing. I love this guy. He thinks like me. He's a slayer. He's a killer. He doesn't just sit on it. He goes like, hey, you know, at this point, I think I'm going to get 16 helicopters. And boom, that's what he does. This is how you do an endgame switch. If the enemy doesn't have a lot of anti-aircraft throughout the entire game, and by the end of the game, you should have something like this. Like a lot of points coming in. And then you just go like, sup, I'm just going to max out on helicopters. And you just throw all these helicopters at him. And what can he do? He can do nothing. Nothing. So let's just look at the battle unfold. It'll be pretty epic. And I believe I'll sing some opera all the while. So here we go. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Wo sneest machst du? Wo sneest nach nu? Wo sneest nach nu? Du du du. Wo sneest du? Wo sneest du? What's on Adobe Can TO62? Okay, that's getting kind of annoying. Annoys the shit out of me. But yeah, there's a lot of helicopters here, and they're just tearing up everything. There's not enough anti-air here for Nanokill. He knows his Wargame dreams are crushed. At this point, he's more or less just BM wasting the time of Romiros. You are still in the tournament, and you are this far behind, my friend. Leave. The unfortunate side is that there's no real advantage to staying. Like, yeah, you'll get the level up in the game and whatnot, but it's a tournament. Like, you know, people are going to see your match. They're going to see you're a douchebag. That's right, Nanokill. We all think you're a douchebag. I'm just kidding. We don't think you're a douchebag, Nanokill, but, you know, this is here BBM. This will be the big game-killing blow, by the way. Here they go. Boom, 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 boom. Dead. Boom! Big kill for Romiros. Good tactical choices, good decisions. Nanokill, you got a little more work to do, and maybe you'll be in the 2013 version of the Air and Land War Cup. Romiros moves on to round 3. He has a lot of work to do himself. He is no hero, but some good stuff from him. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. My name is Troublemaker, and I am signing out.